What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel if you're a subscriber. Welcome to the channel if you're brand new to this. I am Jeff. Call me Hey Status, call me Jeff. It doesn't matter which way, left, right, or center. It's all the same to me. So this is Ludus. It is a merge arena game that I have fallen in love with and have been adamantly addicted to for, I don't know, the last 5, 6 months. Could be a little bit longer than that. It is a year old. It is still in its infancy, but it is growing big. And honestly, I would like to get my foot in the door when it comes to making these videos, so I'm going to. So for our very first video, I am going to be showing you the deck that I use to climb the ladder right now. Right now I'm League 3 because the leagues reset. I got to League 9 last season, which was last month. Each month is a new season. And this time I plan on trying to hit the leaderboard. So if I wind up getting close to the leaderboard, I plan on doing the videos leading up to me getting to the leaderboard. So to showcase this deck, it's got everything in it that I absolutely adore. Luckily, I didn't click on this when I started up BlueStack. We're going to show you the faction of the week. Each week is a different faction. This week's faction is the Legion of Darkness. The buff that we are going to be getting is called Second Chance. Faction of the Week's heroes gain a 33% chance to rise from the dead with 50% of max HP. Basically, it's the Valkyrie ability, just on a massive scale and a little bit better. That 33% chance I have seen trigger 3 times in a row, and it's freaking hilarious. Regardless of it's on my side or the opponent's side, it is redonkulously funny. So our deck is going to hold on to the Griffin. He is an Alliance of Light faction member. His health sits at 1.4 million because I'm a level 10. Now, this is something I need to segue into real quick. Levels matter on the cards. During the gameplay, you're increasing their prowess level, which does increase their HP and their damage, both ability and attack. It doesn't affect the speed unless you choose the boost. The attack range is always going to stay what it is. In Griffin's case, it's melee. His movement speed is high, so that means he moves very, very quickly from point A to point B to get to where he needs to go. Now, following getting him to prowess level 20, which is where they become super merged, and you get this star ability, which is their strongest ability that they can have, that increases his health. So leading up to 20, it's not going to be 1.4 the entire time. It will grow to 1.4 at prowess level 20. Leading up past that, it will increase slightly each time. His ability, he's going to leap at enemies or leap at an enemy and deal several blows over 3 seconds, dealing 1.4 million damage, just shy of his own health. And he's going to stun them in the process. So for 3 seconds, they're stunned. Nearby enemies get shocked, lowering their outgoing damage by 60% for 3 seconds. The Griffin gains immunity to control effects for the duration. So basically, Griffin is attacking the backline or the strongest card leading up to that. If he's super merged and there's one other super merge on the opponent's side, he's going to go for that one. Following that, from what I have seen and what I have kind of deduced during my travels through Ludus, is he's going to go for the strongest backliner. So a Draco, a Duckwing, Muerta, for instance. He attacks Muerta if Muerta's too far back. Medusa, anything that's on the back line, he's going to go for if they're super merged at that time. If there's none super merged, he's going to go for the strongest one. Our Tech Golem is going to be our tank. His health right now is 1.9 million. His damage is 46,000. And his ability is he's going to surround himself with a deflection field for 4.5 seconds. Once in a while, upon receiving damage, he's going to deal 101,000 damage to all nearby enemies, which is really solid. You always put him up front. He's going to be the focus of everyone's attention for a little while. So that means he's going to be bursting out that damage towards them and knocking out a lot of the lower tier ones and putting substantial damage on the higher tier ones. Our Duckwing is our bread and butter for this match, or for this deck. Mainly because he does get the boost ability of stunning people for 1, 2, or 3 seconds, depending on what you draw. This game is completely random, so keep that in mind. His health is 945,000. His damage is only 14,883, but his attack speed is 1.1 seconds. So he's going super fast. He's hitting those. He's basically, if you're a Call of Duty fan, he is a burst. He's basically a burst rifle. He sits there and he just burst, and then he goes into his ability. This is where it differs. At tier 4, he's only going to hit 5, but when he hits Super Merge, he's going to hit 10. So these do change as it progresses. Abilities don't unlock until tier 3. I apologize ahead of time. I'm bouncing around quite a bit with my information. This is a newer type of video for me, so it's going to last a little bit longer. As time progresses, similar to with my Champions videos, the videos will become shorter and shorter and shorter, so I'm not doing long, drawn-out speeches. His ability, he's going to hit 10 enemies with rockets, each dealing 66,366 damage. Then he's going to drop a bomb, dealing 82,000 area damage, which is pretty sick. Upon death, Duckwing explodes, dealing 29,000 damage to nearby enemies. Honestly, I think this needs to be buffed a little bit, but that's just my perspective, because when he does get hit by a griffin and he does explode, it really doesn't feel like he does a whole lot. I mean, 29,000 damage against a 1.4 million health card, it's basically a scratch on a tank. But either way, his damage output and his boost abilities is the reason why he's in here. Kitsune is our other piece of our puzzle. She is what's going to be helping Tech Golem kind of stay alive a little bit longer. Her health is 1.2 million. Her damage is 46,000. Her attack speed is only 1 second, so a little bit better than Duckwing back there. Her ability, she's going to surround herself with a large energy draining field for 4 seconds. The field deals 60,000 damage per second to enemies inside of it, silences their energy regeneration, drains 200 energy per second, and shocks all targets, reducing outgoing damage by 40% and slowing them down. At the time of this recording, I absolutely love Kitsune. Moving forward, I see a nerf coming to her. The main reason I see a nerf going to her is she shuts down everything. If you have 2 Kitsune out, it shuts down that front line so hard that basically an opponent's Griffin, an opponent's Nightmare, anything melee basically has to wait a few more seconds to get their ability off, and it is crazy effective. This helps so much. She is our control factor in this match, or in this deck. Muerta is our flood. She is so much fun. I love Muerta. I've loved her since the day they told us that we were going to get her. Her health right now is 1 million. Her damage is 68,000. Her attack speed is only 1.5 seconds, which isn't bad. It actually balances her out very well. Her ability, she's going to summon a 184,000 HP crypt till the end of the round. Every 10 seconds, it summons 3 skeletons for 10 seconds. Each skeleton has 240,000 HP and deals 40,000 damage. One of the warriors is going to be a skeleton warrior, or one of the skeletons is going to be a warrior, has a 120,000 HP shield. The other skeleton is going to be an archer, has 40% attack speed, or 40% increased attack speed. And our skeleton mage is the last one that's going to deal deal damage in a small area. Very, very good card. One of those cards that will flood the board pretty freaking quickly, and I love it. So let's get into these fights. So for this first video, I kind of want to talk through the dead space of waiting a little bit, just to kind of elaborate on all of this. I have every card in this game, and I have spent probably 1% compared to Champions to get all of these. Since the cards have levels and you need multiple variations of those cards to get those levels, Ludus developers have made it so simple to get these cards. It is ridiculous. Yes, you do have to do summons, but they give you on a weekly basis enough summon or ethereal summon tokens to accomplish that. Just saying. All right. We're going to go into this fight. We are fighting Bates, who I am assuming is AI, given the profile picture, given the fact that they don't have a clan. It most likely is a bot. So, and bots are to be feared to a certain extent. Sometimes they play them correctly, other times they don't. It's just how that goes. This is our combat boost. We get one, I want to say I can't remember what rounds. We're just going to go with that. Again, one of these things where I'm very, how should I put this? I'm I'm a little nervous about these videos. It's always nerve-wracking going into something new because you never know how it's going to be received. All right, so we have got 2 hearts down out of the 5, which is fantastic. As you guys can tell, while I'm placing these, they have a buff pattern. So when you go from tier 1 to tier 2, that's 1. Tier 2 to tier 3 is 2. Tier 3 to tier 4, or from tier 3 to super is 3. So you're buffing up each one, or each card's in that buff pattern. You kind of want to stick with a fluid motion with all of these. You want to get more bang for your buck with each one. Generally, I like to hold on or get the boards filled, do what I need to do in regards to breaking the rocks and getting my summoning tokens. But by the end of the round, I prefer to have 5 blocks open leading into the next round. So right now, this is going to be the best bet. We're going to break another rock. And this is going to leave us where we need to be. There are multiple different strategies when it comes to Ludus. There's the aggressive strategy, which is pump up as quickly as humanly possible. Sometimes you're forced into it from the combat boost by getting more summoning tokens. Okay, so so it's round 2, round 4, round 6, round 8. So it goes in 2s. I'm probably going to be proven wrong, but right now it's 2 and 4. I think it's 6 and 8. Alrighty, looks like we are going to super merge, and I don't like where my tech golem's at, but we can't be picky. I want to get out of this as soon as possible. This game has the comeback mechanics of, well, just ridiculousness. Let's put it that way. You can go and lose 4 out of your 5 matches, and then all of a sudden just run roughshod over your opponent, strictly because they placed them wrong. 2, your cards were just, or your characters were just placed a little bit better, or you had better prowess or levels. Like I said, levels do matter. Contrary to popular belief at this point, they do matter. The increase in health, the increase in damage, it all pays out. So I'm going to go here, here. And I think I want to take Kitsune here. I'm still gonna fall short of getting the super merge on. No, I'm not. Not gonna fall short at all. I'm gonna get a super merge Muerta quick and efficiently, and we're gonna leave the Kitsune so we can super her later. They do have 4 super merges already, which kind of sucks. But we have a super merge Griffin, and he's just gonna wreck them. We're done. That was quick. And we'll accept the rematch from the AI. They got dominated so hard that they just want to go again. This is going to work out one of 2 ways. 1, we're going to dominate again because our levels are so much higher than their cards. 2, we're about to get humbled drastically. That's basically how that goes. I can't tell you anything different. Oh, what else am I forgetting? I wanted to make this as educational as possible because moving forward, I just want to show the deck and just kind of play. So let's go with the increased damage on Muerta. I like that option. That's solid. That gave us a good round here. Okay. I like this placement right here. So I'm going to go here, here, here. I think I'm just going to kind of leave this. I'm playing a little defensively right now. I'm being a little too cautious. But I get a gut feeling that if I'm not cautious and I overextend a little bit, it's going to end poorly for me. Because a tier 3 Muerta is kind of terrifying to a certain extent because she is dropping out that skeleton. There's certain games where I go really, 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 really hard, and other games where I just kind of let them do them for a little bit. I'm not exactly perfect at this game. I don't think anyone is right now because like I said, it is still in its infancy. There's so many things to learn in this. They don't have a super merged yet. They do. I think they're going to win this one. So that's another thing, is losing a heart is not necessarily a bad thing. When you lose a heart, you gain one extra summon. You get enough coins for one extra summon, and normally that pays out. Hey, we won that one. Levels. Levels matter. If you go, so here's a prime example too. We got the epic increase on her ability. If we were to click this, it would be a dud. It would not stack. It does not stack to 5%. It goes with the strongest one. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go with Duckwing here. I don't like this ability, but it is something. It's a nice evasiveness, really. And they are not giving me tech golems in the front, so we got to move Kitsune up there. We really, really need a tech golem up front. We'll move the Muerta here, Muerta down here. We have 4 spots available. We're just going to keep it like this. This is one of those ones that don't... we're going to lose this because he does have a super merge. Muerta's super merge is just terrifying in general. Once those skeletons come out, if you don't have AoE, you're going to get... It's going to fledge out. And I have to win this one because if I don't, they most likely won't accept a rematch. There's the tech golem where I needed it to be. All right, so we have our super merge Kitsune, who now has 1.4 million health, and her energy field is now doing 68,000 damage. Her attack is now 52,000 because she's a prowess level 27. So, yeah, that's a thing right now. Let's bring this over here. We got 9-9, so we're okay. Bring that tech golem up there and stall because we have 4 open slots and I don't like any of the other placements. There we go, Kitsune. Show your power. Show why you're here. Yeah, there you go. Levels. Levels mattered. Okay, so I don't necessarily like this on Kitsune. I'm sure it does very, very well, but I do have 4 rocks available, so I'm just going to break everything and get all that coin. They have 1 health left, so I want to go as hard as I possibly can against them right now. I want to make them regret all their life choices, even though they're a bot. And yes, I understand I'm doing a lot of dead spacing here. And dead spacing means basically your prowess level's going into a dead spot. But I'm going hard into this. I want to win this round particularly. And this is how I'm going to do it. Yep. Easy. Easy mode. Love it, love it, love it. All said and done. Perfect. Only 2 trophies for 2 rounds. Go figure. It's because we were so overpowered. The way the ladder system works in this game, we're only going to do 3 matches total in this recording because I don't want to go too long. But the way the match system... Ooh, Baldo. I faced you. I know what you're about. Okay. Okay, what do you got here? 10th, 5th... Okay, this is going to be a fight. This is going to be a fight. I have to play this perfectly. If I do not play this perfectly, he will whoop my... Because levels matter. There's that rise from the dead. See? Levels matter. All right, so I'm going to go with attack speed here because of Muerta. If I can increase her attack speed, that gives me the crypts a little bit faster. Generally, I do like going for the Tech Golem Explodes, dealing 150% damage to nearby enemies and stunning them. But we're going to go with attack speed here. I'm hoping this balances us out to where we can do some real work. That needed to go elsewhere. That was horrible. Never, ever do that to me again, please. Thank you. All right. So, we're getting some randomness here, but we are breaking those rocks very efficiently. I'm going to hold. I got 2 T3s. He doesn't have a T3 yet. So, I'm going to kind of hope that my damage is enough here. It looks like he got the HP regen on Griffin. The nice thing about Ludus is you can actually see what combat boosts they got. And yeah, he did go with 30% restore. So Griffin is going to be terrifying to fight. That's for sure. Let's bring this over here. Go click, click. And then bring this over here. Filling up our Muertas just a little bit more. I'm going to take you from the back line. Bring these over here to crack some rocks. Now we have Duckwing on the back line, which is great. How do I want to place this? I think I want to avoid the rock right now and just increase prowess, so that way I can knock this out. Now, if I can get a Muerta right here, because we have 5 spots available, we do have a chance. If I can get the Muerta right here, then I think we're going to be setting relatively pretty. He is going to beat us this round. No question in my mind because of the 23 prowess T3 Griffin. Plus with the restore health, he's just going to run roughshod. There's no doubt in my mind. Alrighty. See? Called it. This is a terrifying team to fight against. Alright, get the shield. Shield is going to help. Muerta did not land where I wish she would have. We're not doing so hot right now. I think it's going to come down to what I am going to choose to trash. I think I played a little too hesitantly. I really think he scared me enough that I'm playing way too hesitantly, which does happen. I mean, I'm not thinking I'm going to get out of this alive. I do not see me winning this at all. He is way more overpowered than I am. His might's only 12,000, or 1,200. Mine's 1,100. This is a gimme match for him for sure. But we're going to go down swinging. That's essentially what's going to happen. I love this Muerta positioning. That is ideal. Go there. All right. Prowess level 48. That should hold up to quite a few. Let's super merge this Kitsune, but we're going to go up to the front line here. I'm going to bring her up front, get her in front of that Griffin as quickly as possible. I'm kind of curious as to what he's going to do next, because he is able to super merge a Draco, but I think he Oh, there's the Kitsune. Okay. I think this is a loss. I think that fighting that AI twice, ultimately, showing the dominance level against that AI forced the matchmaking to make this for me. Yeah. Well, at least we took out the Draco. You know, that's something. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to do the fear. We have to do the fear. Yeah, we have to do the fear. Okay. Yep. Okay, so now I'm just gonna start going off as best as I possibly can. I'm gonna put the Tech Golem back here. I would prefer these two be switched, but Griffin going right at this Kitsune right here. I'm hoping this plays out. I'm hoping this does what I need it to do. Get in there. Oh, Muerta coming back from the dead. Nope, we lost. Oh, geez. Griffin, get in there. Do your job. Very well. Okay. We had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything we ever wanted. We had that one moment. We didn't capture it. We just let it slip. So what I'm doing here is I don't prefer doing this, but when I fight against a Griffin, I have to. The Duckwing and the Muerta are my biggest things right now. Yep, keep that there. Muerta and Duckwing are my biggest threats to him right now, so I'm hoping the Griffin attacks my Duckwing instead of going for my Muerta. It looks like that worked out well. His Griffin got distracted. His Griffin was distracted. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay, so Tech Golem is our lowest one. I kind of want to go for the 2 extra summons here. And this is a make or break moment. I might go with the extra 2 summons because I really want to blow up this rock. If I can blow up the rock. Okay, so here And then here, we gave up positioning to try and blow up this rock. And ultimately, I failed. Yep. And I really don't want to recycle. I really, really don't want to recycle. But if I have to, I will. So I'm going to. Yeah, I don't want to, but I have to. Against his team, I have to. We can go here and go here, blowing up that rock. We finally got there. Whether that was beneficial or not, completely up for debate. But we did clear the board of our rocks, which is solid. Always a good thing. Let's drop this Kitsune. Let's drop this Griffin. Let's hope for a Duckwing. Muerta's not going to get us there. Duckwing. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Go quick. Duckwing. Bam. Bam. Double Griffin. Go. Double Griffin was the only way I saw winning this at all, or having a chance at all of winning this. Double Griffin. Double Griffin. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So we got down to 1v1 on the hearts. Going through that process ultimately gave us a fighting chance. Whether we win or not, severely questionable. I'm not going to merge a thing. I'm going to let the bodies go where they go. We're going to see how well this goes. We're going to bank on Double Griffin. We technically should not win this. If he gets a Double Griffin, then oh well. But I think we played that last round very, very well. I think by doing what we did, trashing who he trashed, and everything else. Because what he's about to do is he's going to start recycling. He's going to want that second tech golem. And he's got it. He's got that second tech golem. Which ultimately means he's going to... Oh, no. He didn't go for the rock. He's going to try and protect that Griffin. He's putting on backline. He's basically going to try and detour our Kitsune with the tech golem. But I'm hoping the damage from the tech golem is enough to hit the read. Get that off. Yup. Yup. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go. Go, baby. Go, 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 go. We should not have won that. Holy crap. We should not have won that. Sorry for the language. Yeah. So, ultimately, I'm gonna bring up our stats here from that. He has a level 11, level 10, level 12, a max level, and then a level 10. We have a 10, a 9, a 9, an 8, and an 8. I don't know how the hell we won that. I don't ultimately know, but that was the best way to end the first video for Ludus. Now, Infinza, if you're watching this, I know I said our fight was going to be in my very first video, but sadly, I made a clicking mistake, and I accidentally trashed it. So, since there's friendly battles, I would love to do a match with you. If you watch this, please DM me so that way we can do a match together. I would like to make a video solely for you, my friend, because our match was so good. I would like to repeat that one more time. So, Infinza, if you watch this, please DM me. Let's do a battle. Let's put it out there. I cannot believe we won that. I just simply can't. Our damage dealt was 63 million. His damage dealt was 51 million. That's insanity. I mean, look at the difference in powers here. 6.6 million for damage dealt for my Griffin. His didn't get much in because for my Duckwing. His didn't get much in because I took him out basically immediately. The double Duckwing and pulling those maneuvers really helped. Awesome. So this was our very first Ludus video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, share. If you are a current subscriber, tell me if you started to play Ludus. And if you have, tell me what you think about it. Right now, I'm in Canada 8, and I plan on staying there for a while. I love my clan. Our leader, Black Knight, is so good at being a leader and honestly lifting all of us up to climb these ladders. So, Black Knight, thank you, buddy. All right, with all that being said, I'm going to leave you all the same way I always do. Life can be fun if you allow it to be. We'll see you in the next one.